Hello, I'm Dan DeRocha, and this is Baker's Insight. Joining us once again is Austin, one of our test bakers here at Erika Record Baking Equipment, and he is going to make pâte choux, or choux pastry, which is the base pastry for cream puffs, eclairs, maybe beignets. I've even heard people use it for churros. So, pâte choux, very old recipe.
Very classic.
Very classic, very basic ingredients: eggs, flour, milk, butter, and then we can also do water, sugar, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt.
Yep, it's a very basic recipe, easy to play around with, easy to add different things to. You know, we have milk and water here, which I like to do a mix. If you do all milk, you're going to get a darker product. It's going to bake faster, and well, the outside will bake faster, and you may not be baked all the way through. If you do all water, there's a lot of leeway, but you're not going to get as good of a color. It may bake too long, and before you get that color, it will just crisp out. So basically, I like to do half and half. You could do different flours. You know, this is all bread flour. All bread flour is very good for, it absorbs the liquids, which means I can add more eggs, which makes it a lot softer and a lighter product at the end.
So let's talk a little bit about the process here. What's the first phase?
It's a very simple process. We take all of the liquids, salt, sugar, butter, in the pot. Heat it up, melt the butter. You want to bring this almost to a boil. Pretty much to a boil. As soon as it starts to boil, we're going to pull that off. We're going to mix all of the flour in. Off the heat, you're going to stir the flour in completely until it's one homogeneous mixture. It's basically going to look like mashed potatoes almost.
Okay.
Put it back on the heat, and we're going to cook it now. 3-5 minutes, depending on, you know, how big your batch is. But basically what you want to see is the mix pull away from the sides of the bowl. We're really just, you know, not baking all of the starch out, but we're just making sure that everything's together, homogeneously cooked. And then from there, once that's ready, pull it off the heat, put it into the planetary mixer, and start to beat it with a paddle, and slowly add the eggs. This batter I did a little bit not as thick. It's not going to hold its shape as high. I wanted them a little bit more wide and round, like a disc.
You achieved what you wanted.
There's plenty of options, plenty of adjustments you can make to the dough to make it yours, and I made this mine.
Alright, so we're gonna go over cream puffs and eclairs. We did filling.
Yep.
Pastry cream.
We did a pastry cream. I did whipped cream. I sliced them and
So you made little cakes.
Did a rosette and topped them again. I took some of them and actually filled them from the bottom, obviously, so you can't see the fill marks.
Bottom to the top.
Over here, filled, and I sliced it so you can see the filling in here. This is the same thing. We dipped it in chocolate. You know, these are unfilled, so you can do pretty much anything you want. This I actually filled with pastry cream and made it like an eclair, but a cream puff. So you can have lots of fun with it. You can top them with powdered sugar. You can stream chocolate on top, sprinkles, really whatever you want.
Thank you for watching. For more, visit bakersinsight.com.